One of the bad parts about being a messenger and a prophet, well, let me start with the good part. The good part is that you take all of your experiences and you know that it was not for nothing. You know that they were all made, everything that comes at you, even currently, because the trials and tribulations still don't stop after you become a prophet or whatever. You still, as you can see, I still get irritated, and you guys have seen my journey and stuff, and I'll share messages, but you guys still see I get frustrated, and the devil tries to stop you and try to do different type of things to throw you off your path and try to make you appear to the public. They can't make me ever look at myself a certain type of way, like I'm a measure. So they can't ever do that because I'm enlightened. They can only do that to people that are lost and who don't understand certain ways. Like, they don't really truly know the devil or whatever. In order to really truly know the devil, you have to have dealt with him and constantly dealt with him and dealt with him on such a level that you know how to recognize him when you see him in people. As far as like, that means like a deceptive spirit. So that's one of the things that's good, is that you know that God favors you. And you know God is using you. And as you guys can see, he's giving me creative abilities, and not only messages, but creative abilities to put into my work. And then I'm able to express and reveal certain truths through that, as you guys can see or whatever. So that's one good thing. The bad part is like spreading messages and the ignorance behind it. Like, when I say ignorant, I don't want y'all to think I'm saying black people. It's not just black people. It's people of other races who, it's two type of people that are ignorant. There's people that choose not to see it because they just have it's not that they're stupid. It's just that they're not spiritually enlightened, as you can say. You don't have to have no degree or nothing like that, because I don't have a college degree. Even though I've been to college, I don't have a college degree. You don't have to have a college degree to be considered stupid, but it's like a bottom dweller, low level. I'll just say people aren't spiritually enlightened or whatever. That's the only way you could look at certain uploads, and I'm putting it thick that it's funny, unless you're a demon, or unless you're just completely just spiritually blinded or whatever. Sometimes God will spiritually blind people or whatever, but it's just like, whenever I used to see certain celebrities like Serena Williams or Sierra, or it's certain males that I used to see. I can't think of the names, but I would see them and something would just automatically just feel off. Especially when I used to see guys looking at them and being like, "Oh, Serena got a big old booty," and I used to be like, but she built like a man. And it ain't about some women can't be muscular. It's about what I see, what my third eye sees. So when I see stuff like that, it's just like, it makes me either think them guys are gay or that they freaking stupid or whatever. And I just never said nothing, because when it's worldwide and everybody saying, "Oh, she fine," and pumping up and make it seem like Drake is dating her and this person dating her, and come and you be like, "Oh yeah, she just it." But people that are awakened, we look at that like in a way like, huh, or whatever. So when I first came into the knowledge, I think I just looked it up one time, Serena a man, and I saw different people who didn't have that many views. This was years back, like 3 years ago, 2 years, whatever. And they were like, Serena is a man, but breaking it down and going to the childhood pictures and show how they transgender them when they give up their gender or whatever. The most popular ones, the richest ones, it's like a sacrifice or whatever to Satan. Satan always wants something for something. All God wants is your faithfulness and your loyalty and your love. Satan wants you to do rituals and literal, like, dark rituals. If you have to sleep with an animal and drink blood and kill children and do sacrifices for riches, that should already let you know that you're dealing with an enemy and an evil person. Because God, if you call on God with a sincere heart and you ask him to help you or protect you, he's going to do that. Only a devil and your enemy will make you do, "Oh, you got to give me some for this." And it's only temporary. It's not going to be lasting. Then you got to think about the after effects. So that's one of the, I did that video this morning. That's one of the reasons why I don't like living over here, and I just keep to myself. I'm not trying to be rude, because sometimes ignorant people, and it's not, because it's not just black people, because there's other races that can be ignorant too, and it's a lot of black people just like me that are super duper intelligent too, or whatever. It's just like black people, I mean, not black people, ignorant people. It's like, I heard that little ghetto laugh I always hear every time I post it. I heard him say, "No," when I posted that young black youngster. It's just like, it's just annoying, like, for real. And then my thing is, why would you, that's like me looking at a girl I'm trying to think how I can explain it. That's like me looking at a girl talking about she see ghosts or something. And some people do. They can actually see into the spiritual world or whatever. They have sight. I can't see into the spiritual world. I can see like on a certain level, like deception, but like actual like being spirits, I can't see it unless it's inside people, evil spirit. So it's like me watching a girl every day posting about she sees spirits, and I'm like, no, she doesn't. She doesn't see spirits or whatever, and I just don't believe what she's saying. But I watch every post that she make and sit outside her house and honk the horns and make sure, just wait for every post to laugh and say, no, she don't say. But the best thing to do, if you that ignorant, no, I'm not going to say you ignorant, I don't even want to get, if you don't believe something, why would you continue to watch it every day? It's not for your entertainment. And you see that even though I can be sarcastic sometimes, you see that it's very a serious matter or whatever. If you did some studying, or if you humble yourself and go to God and ask him to show you, pray in Yahweh's name or whatever with a humble heart, he will awaken you, and you'll be able to see that it's completely ignorant and you're the joke to sit up there and do that every day. Because it's just some things that just irritate me. I do not like ignorance. When I was lost and when I used to be in school with certain black people or whatever, and like I said, it's not about black. I'm not no black skinhead, as they say. People used to try to say that in school, talking about she thinks she better than black people. It's not about that. It's just that I don't know how to explain it, because I've been around thuggish people before and been in the crowd, in the mix, but it's just black people, and it's not just black people. It's like a spiritual ignorance that some people have. And they're going to be the main ones when the trumpet sounds, when the rapture come, be sitting up there with their mouth open and be like, what? Like these people act like the government is their friend. They act like they kick it with these people every day. Like these people paying your rent. They act like if somebody say a nasty comment underneath your Facebook comment section, these people gonna back you up, be like, man, that's my nigga, dog. Don't be talking about him. They don't give a flying F about you, and they're trying to lead you to hell, and they're deceiving you. You should be offended because they think you're stupid. That's like me. The one thing that I realized that the people, elitists, are good at doing is gaslighting. All Masons are good at that too. The two Masons that I've known, you ask them something about something, they completely like to play like they just don't understand what's going on. They don't understand the left from the right. They have no idea what you're talking about, and they're sworn to secrecy. So when you're sworn to secrecy and you take oaths, if I tell the secrets, it says to anybody, then, and you're gonna die, then you're not gonna say it. You're gonna have to gaslight. If anybody that's doing it, if I'm purposely trying to rob you and trick you, and you ask me if I'm doing it, of course I'm gonna laugh it off and be like, no, especially if it's like millions of dollars. Why would I openly admit to that? And you could tell if somebody's lying if you're enlightened. Of course I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about? No, I would never do it. So I mean, like, people just have so that's one of the things I don't like. And then also the stopping the views and the monitoring those little porn bots or whatever they're doing to stop whatever they're doing. I don't know, but I was just told to change my password and did that 4 times already. And so it's just, I know it ain't gonna last always, but it's just, I just really wish that it would be a division between the lost and the enlightened, like really like a division, not just mentally a division, like physically a division, like keep the ignorant away from the righteous, or keep the lost people away from the righteous, because it's just ridiculous. It's not discouraging because you already know you're going to get that. Everybody not going to agree, but I just wish that if you didn't agree to what somebody's exposing, that you just don't watch it. It'd be better just to what else do they have to take and watch? I don't want to be sarcastic. It'd be best to just watch something else. That's all I got to say for now.